Rocker Pat here. Hi guys, it's another hot rocking day in the jungle, and it's another beautiful day here in Houston, Texas. Let's see, what is it? Today is January the 14th. January the 14th. Beautiful sky. It's going to be about 70 something degrees today. Hope y'all aren't too cold where you're at. But let's talk about the hot rocking helmet. So I said the last time we talked that we were going to talk about this helmet because we have not discussed the final outcomes of what I've learned about this, what I know what to do, what not to do, and what maybe works and maybe don't works, okay? And just totally surprised by some things that work. All right, so if you remember right, we started with just a blank helmet that was black, and then I sprayed on .015 royal red metal flake that I got online from a look-see something metal flaky place that's selling flake, and I sprayed that on the helmet. So after that, I put a clear coat on it, and then I sanded that down flush. Then I taped everything off, got my graphics on there, sprayed the graphics designs down with gray epoxy. So everything you see is on top of a gray base, and that makes a difference. If I'd have sprayed it on top of this, that would have made totally a different outcome on everything. So I always start with a neutral gray and then go from there. At that point, I mixed up some of my rejected paint, which, I mean, when I really look at it, it doesn't look too bad on, right there, but it's not what I was looking for. It's not bow enough, right? It doesn't have the Rocker Pat attitude to it. That's all I got to say. So what I tried was I took some of this and I mixed in a couple tablespoons of this 008 silver metal flake, and that got us our pinky kind of, I call it ice pink because it kind of looks like it's an icy color. It's an icy pink. So that's a total rejection for Johnny. That would not look good on no. Now maybe a Miata, some sort of girl car, but not a boy toy. No, So after that, what I then went and did was I took some of this 015 flake and I mixed it with their base. And that got us this red right here, which isn't too bad, okay? I mean, it would work in a pinch, but I still wasn't satisfied with that. So then I decided I'm just gonna go ahead and throw the Hail Mary. And I took some of this, okay? And I done went and mixed it. Here, let me see if I can open this. Let's do the YouTube. I'm filming with one hand, and I'm going to see if I can open it with the other, and it looking like I'm not going to be able to. Oh, there it comes. Oh, look at there. So we put some of dish flaky in with that, and all it gave me was a grainy look. But then I remembered I had some of dish. And I went sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. And all of a sudden, it turned into that. Everybody that's walked in my door, when I ask them which is their favorite color out of that, all of them go to that. And I do too. Man, when I sit here right now, you see the white hot of the sun. You see a golden halo around that. It starts getting a little orangish coming up here, and by the time you get up to the top, it's red. That's just cool. So, that's not going on Johnny. But that, along with the other gallon I got over there, and then another half gallon of a similar color to this that I'll just mix it all together, is going to get doctored up with that, and doctored up with that, and we're going to make that with it, because I think that's the best use out of that paint that I don't like. At least I get something I like, okay? Now I already ordered some of the pearl, and the House of Color, that'll be easy, but the pearl came in And what I don't know if you can see that, but what's got me a little weirded out is those are both the same part number. Okay? And they're clearly not the same brilliance. So I don't know how that's going to work, but I'm hoping that that's enough to treat everything, because it doesn't take a whole lot of that to do what it needed to do. So we'll find out one way or the other. I'm still going to do that to that paint. And the color where this is going to go, it's right there. So Leroy, since, I mean, if you look at it, it's a kind of a burnt orangish color. It's kind of a burnt orange color already. So Leroy has got his color found. All right? So out of that whole deal, sometimes the road you're on doesn't exactly lead you exactly where you think it's going to lead. And you end up someplace other than where you thought you were going to start. And that is the case today. That is the lesson learned here today. Don't be afraid to experiment with something, because you might find something out that you didn't know you needed to know. And I'm telling you right now, that color is going to be stellar on all that dude's curves. All right, guys, well, there you go. There is our explanation on our paint. Hopefully you've made it to the end of the deal to find out the whole answer to this whole trivia question. All right, guys, well, y'all keep rocking and a rolling and a rolling and a rocking. And Leroy done found his color.